if you took part in this painting last Sunday the 29th, well done to you. Have a look back on Matthew Palmer's watercolour group, because you'll see the painting actually there, your versions of the pictures. It's been lovely to see them, and that's what's evolved nicely with that watercolour group, that you've got that lovely chance to go back. If you do want to get hold of this painting and have a go at it yourself, you can purchase the full workshop, and there's many different ways to interact and view the workshop nowadays. All you do is jump on the website, and all you do very simply is you go to the little tab that says workshops. I'll highlight it here for you, and you come down to the previous one, and there's 195 in there now. There's a lot of paintings in there to go through and enjoy. And if you look here, you can see the recent 3 we've done have been quite seasonal. So we did the colourful heather, which was really nice. I love doing the heather. That was a great one. So these are all available to buy, £12 each. I love that one. That nice moorland scene, beautiful. Then we did the one of the harvest scene, which we've done before. We've done harvest scenes before, but this one was a little bit of a different take on it. So these are all under the previous live virtual watercolour workshop menu on Watercolour TV. And then, of course, this was the one from last Sunday, which was lovely. In fact, I think my mother-in-law's got her eyes on this picture. She said, oh, that would look lovely in my house. Love the autumn tones and the shadows and everything. So if you're from the Peak District, if you're from Derbyshire, this is great. It's a no-brainer to pick up this one. Once you buy these previous workshops, they are yours to keep. And there is an absolute huge collection of these workshops online. There's 190 of them. Hello to Sylvia. Sylvia Jones couldn't do it on Sunday, but you're doing it, you know, you're going to catch up, because that's the great thing. Once you buy these, you keep them forever. Now, what I want to ask you guys, the people that are doing these live virtual watercolour workshops, which have been running for nearly 5 years, 5 years in March, believe it or not. So we've got a big celebration for that. But the people that do them week after week, which is a lot of you, and thank you so much for doing them week after week. I keep trying to add new features for you. I keep trying to bring new things. We've recently changed to a much better quality broadcasting system, which means you get like a real clear full HDR quality broadcast. But would you appreciate, and let me know in the comments here, please let me know in the comments here while you're with me live, and there's about 40 people watching live at the minute, plus there's obviously people who will watch this afterwards. Let me know in the comments, would you like the option in the future, and I'm saying in the future, it's not going to happen like that, to be able to download the video? So basically, once it's ended, once the broadcast has ended and you've purchased it, would you personally appreciate an option to be able to download it? If so, give me a yes, give me a thumbs up. Is that something you'd like to see? I'm sure it makes perfect sense. I mean, you can buy storage, you can buy a computer hard drive, a memory stick, which will hold a lot of these things, and you've got them safe on a stick that you can just say, oh, I fancy painting heather this week, I'll stick it in, etc. But remember, once you do buy these workshops, they are yours to keep forever, so you never lose them. You never lose them. You go onto Watercolour TV, and there's a little menu appears once you've logged in and once you've purchased it, called Purchase Workshops. So you keep them forever. And I bet there's a lot of you guys here that are with me live, like Pamela Jeffrey and Carol Smithers and Sylvia Jones, that have got a huge collection of these from previous years, and you can go back to them for little tips, tricks and everything like that. But the one that's coming up this Sunday is a very seasonal one, and it's a special one for a few reasons. Let me show you the information. So here it is. Sunday, 6th October 2024. We're going to be painting colourful, those famous, infamous toadstools, red ones with the little white spots. I've got a name, but the name of them is not as nice as red toadstools. They're called fly something, aren't they? Fly, I can't, something like that anyway. But anyway, we're going to do a still life. We're going to do an autumnal wood still life with red toadstools with little white dots on them. That, to me, is going to be brilliant, and that is something I can't wait to do. I love doing the still life scenes. So as I'm sat here talking to you now live on the 4th of October at lunchtime, we have about 16 or 17 spaces available, so do jump on, get it booked in. It's 12 quid. It's 12 quid. I mean, come on, what can you get in this world for £12? About $14, about 13 euros, just give you an idea, because you can do this anywhere in the world. You can watch live or at any time. It's yours to keep. And after the workshop has ended, there's even a critique session, which is very much optional. You don't have to be involved in that, but if you want to send your paintings in for me to talk about with you, you can do that. So we're going to the autumnal woods. We're going to get the beautiful autumnal colours at the back, and we're going to put the red toadstools in. I can't wait. Something different. Lots of mixed media style vibes. It is watercolour, because literally all you need is what you see here. Very minimal materials needed for the painting workshop. What you need is 3 colours. You want some red, some blue and some yellow. So you want 3 very simple primary colours. That's all you need. You want 3 primary colours. So you want natural red, or crimson, or rose madder or something, or cadmium red, any red. Yellow light, natural blue. So it's 3 colours basically. So you could have ultramarine blue, natural blue, whatever. Natural yellow light, cadmium yellow. 3 primary colours. I will be putting them in the palette. So blue, yellow, red, and then 3 brushes. A big one. A big one. Matron. Someone might say. A big one. This one is a Matthew Palmer Super Point Large, but if you haven't got that, you might have a size 14 or 16 brush, something like that. You might even have one of my Sky and Cloud brushes, because they're perfect for that. You might have a large blending blade. That's a good large brush. Medium brush is a size 10 or a medium Super Point. The small one is a size 6, 5 or 6 or small Super Point. That is literally all you need. Now, for this particular painting, what I would also recommend is nipping out into garden or into local park and get yourself a couple of interesting shaped leaves, because we're going to be using them to create some lovely textures and a bit of cling film. It's going to get a bit kinky. We're using cling film. We're going to be using leaves as well. So get yourself some of those for this workshop that's taking place on Sunday. So do please book in. While I've been talking, about 3 or 4 of you have booked, so thank you for that. I appreciate that, which means we're down to about 15 spaces. Again, here's the information. We're going to be painting a colourful red toadstools in a stunning autumnal forest in watercolours. What I want to do, folks, I've gone small in the corner because I want to show you some previous paintings we've done of still lifey type things. I've got to look there to do this, so if I'm looking away, it's not because I'm not talking to you. So in the past, over the past 4.5 years of doing these virtual classes, we've done these kind of still lifey things, but this is brand new toadstools, red ones with the white dots, beautiful. The first one we did, which was an autumnal one, was this here. I love this one. Let me just shrink it down. I have to make these fit to screen, by the way, so do bear with me because they're quite big pictures. But there you go, look at that, beautiful. So if you check that out, I mean, look at that, that's gorgeous, right? That picture right there was 2020 autumnal still life, which was chestnuts and rose hips. This is the kind of thing we're going to be doing going forward this Sunday, so do make sure you jump on that. We also did a lovely winter one, which was possibly one of the favourites. Let me make it fit to screen, bear with. I'll stick it that way a bit. There you go, look at that, beautiful. Right, now that there is obviously holly and pine cones with a bit of frost, bit of snow. Love that. So this is kind of the feel of Sunday's workshop, but based on red toadstools, those famous ones with the little red dots. And then I've got one here which was a springy one. Let me make it fit to screen. Anticipation is half the fun. There you go, look at that, nice, right? So that there, this picture here, is obviously bluebells and lily of the valley. Again, these are available to go back and buy. If you want to get hold of these, you can. You've got that option. That gives you an idea of the sort of style. Now, if you jump on the website here as well, bear with me while I show you this one, because we did a Halloween. It wasn't a Halloween, but it was pumpkin still life. Maybe last year, possibly even the year before now. Again, I'm going to go to workshops. I'm going to go down to this menu that says previous workshops, tap that. That will take me straight to the page where I can view all previous workshops, and I can simply go and I can purchase them. If you've already bought one, on the new website, you can go back and jump in, and you can just go to this page, and it'll say, rather than view workshop, it'll say watch. It'll say watch now, basically, because you bought it. It's yours to keep. But if we scroll down a little bit, I'll try and do it not so quick to send you eyes funny, but I'll do it steady. And if we come down to the next page, let me jump over to page 2. It might be a bit further back, but the autumn still lifes have been lovely to do. It's been a long time since we've done a still life. I think it was kind of February this year we did one. So looking forward to doing a still life of an autumnal theme with the toadstools. Of course, now's the time of year for all that. We did this one actually. We did this one. This one, was this last year? Yeah, no, this was 2022. So that one there, look at that one. The pumpkins, the little milk churn in the barrel. That was a nice one. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Again, similar sort of vibe to what we're doing this weekend. Let me just quickly search the website. If I type in pumpkin, we'll probably find something quicker than trying to. There you go. So this one here. So this was a previous workshop that we did. This would have been 2021, I think. And this one is, there you go, look at that. So that was just a pair of pumpkins, which sounds very nice. A pair of pumpkins in a pumpkin patch, really. So that was a good one. So again, you know, we're doing something similar, but not exactly the same. How do you book the workshop for this Sunday? Good question. Good question. Right at the top of the screen, literally, you can see this little countdown. See the countdown there? Let me get close in for you. Can you see that countdown there? Ticking away. So basically in 1 day, 21 hours, 33 minutes and 50 seconds, the workshop will take place. Now, next door to this is a big flashy button. And that big flashy button, that's a big flashy button, Mr. Palmer. That big flashy button that you've got there, it says book now. You can just simply click that. It looks a little bit different on a mobile phone, but it's the same button. So live virtual watercolour workshop, 6th of October, click that. That takes you to the booking page. We've got about 15 spaces left because there is a limit. There is a limit on spaces. Now, what makes this a little bit more exciting, the fact that we're doing the painting is great, obviously. I mean, that's, you know, this is what it's all about, doing the picture. And you can see here that we're going to be painting in colourful toadstools in a stunning autumnal forest in watercolours, Sunday the 6th of October. Watch and paint live or watch back at any time. All you want is 3 colours, 3 brushes. But it also includes a full step-by-step painting workshop with a downloadable sketch. A downloadable sketch. And as June Alexandra has said, hi to you, June, you can simply, if you feel like you're working behind a little bit, and it is very steady, June. I mean, I'm sure people here will back me up on this. It's very slow and steady. You can simply rewind on the new premium broadcasting software that we use. You can rewind up to 4 hours live. That's during the live broadcast, which is great. But also this new version, this new software has got much more interaction, so you can basically rewind 4 hours, which is great. You can get subtitles live, which is amazing. That just blows my mind that subtitles appear live. It translates Derbyshire pretty well, which is quite interesting. Yeah, you know, it's quite interesting that you can do that. But you can ask questions. There's a chat room, and you've not got to be registered or anything to do the chat. You just type your name in, Fred Blogs, and you can just talk. It's great, brilliant. There's you can ask questions. You can do send pictures in, and in the future there's going to be an option for downloading as well. But it's great, and it's all for 12 quid. There's even that downloadable drawing which is included in the workshop as well. There's an optional after workshop critique session that you can stick around for 20 minutes, where you can send your pictures in, we'll look at them together. That's kind of optional. But you do not have to be there live. This is what I'm trying to say, and this is the big key point. You can see it there, look, watch and paint along live or anytime, because you don't have to be there live, and that is a huge thing to say. Now, one more big thing that I want to mention here, if you are booked into the workshop, let me look down here one sec. I'm trying to find, because I took it off the wall recently, calendars. if you are booked into the workshop, shame to you. If you are booked into the workshop on Sunday, you guys that take part in that workshop will have the first early bird chance to order the 2025 watercolor calendar. Now, these are very limited edition. There's only a small amount of these being made. I'm getting a lot of people emailing me saying, Matthew, can I buy your calendar? Because I loved it for the past 3 years. Can I get the new one? Yes, the calendars will be launched on Sunday, this Sunday, during that workshop. So if you do want to actually purchase the calendar at the cheap price, at the early bird discount price, you need to be booked onto the workshop. That gives you that first chance to get it. I can show you the calendar, but you can't order it until Sunday. The people that are doing the live workshop on Sunday get the first chance, and there's a very small amount of these. Now, these calendars have got they're numbered, they're signed by hand by me, so signed, numbered, and it's brand new for this year. So let me show you the calendar. They are going to be available literally to the people that are doing the workshop, and you can see here, paint colourful red toadstools in a stunning autumnal forest, includes, at the bottom, look, includes exclusive first access to Matthew's Watercolour 25 calendar. Now, if you go to the art shop and go to calendars, mugs and accessories, click on that, you can jump in and you can see the calendars there, but you can't actually buy it yet because it's not in stock until Sunday. It's showing as out of stock. It will appear for the workshop people first. This is the front cover of the calendar. Let me make this thing fit so we can see what we're doing here. Bear with me while I get this thing to fit. Where are we? There we go. So that is the front cover, okay? And then a little bit of a glimpse of some of the pictures that will be included in it as well. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. We've done this for the past 4 or 5 years. People love these calendars, and it's currently on at $14.99. It will be up to £21 once it goes fully live. So if you're doing the workshop, these are lithographic printed. These have got this really large quality, high quality printing. You can frame the pictures. It's a lovely giant calendar, folks, so do make sure you get on the ball for that one, because I know a lot of you have been emailing me saying, Matthew, when's the calendar? So this Sunday, during the broadcast, this Sunday, the live broadcast, whether you're doing it live or afterwards, the email that gets sent to you, I'm showing you the email. Can you see the email? It's here, look, it's in my hand. The email is right there. This email will have a button that says first access early bird discount 25 calendar. Very small amount of those, so do make sure you jump in on that one. Few comments to reply to. Angela, will the downloads be available for old workshops prior to the new website? I have a whole raft of them. Unfortunately not. That would take me a year's worth of work to do that one. Basically, on the old website, on the old Watercolour TV, when COVID started, when we started doing these in 2020, the old website was never geared up for doing the live broadcasting, but we did it and it worked great. It was brilliant and it kept people painting. From 2022, from June 2022, the new website was launched, which is the one we see now. That website is geared up for this. It's got all the options, and that's where the download will be. So it'll be from the new, when we started using the new system, the new broadcasting system, that's where the downloads will be. Not going back before that. It's almost impossible to do that. I don't think it's even doable, if I'm honest with you, Angela, sorry. So yes, there you go. So do make sure you jump in and get yourself booked in to that workshop, folks. It's going to be great, because not only are we going to paint the wonderful toadstools, and we're going to get that nice autumnal vibe using beautiful colours, bit of mixed media going off. We're going to be doing little bits of, a bit of cling film. We're going to use some leaves. We're going to make a beautiful watercolour. It's for beginners, for absolute beginners, so you'll be fine. But you can also have the chance, if you want to pre-order the calendar. The calendar will be out at the end of October. So that is how it will work, but you can pre-order it and get it at a really good price of $14.99 with the certificate, the signature, the number. Beautiful 12 brand new paintings on that calendar, so that's something to look forward to. It's all happening, isn't it? It's all happening. We're getting a little bit towards the festive season, aren't we? So what we've put together is these. I want to show you this. We've put together these. Let me try and get the camera to focus on this. Will the camera focus on that? Possibly not. It doesn't always like focusing on things that aren't a face. But let me show you on this camera here. This is better. So here we've got these. Now, these are very limited edition. So what we've got here is a little watercolor kit, which is on Watercolor TV. These are exclusive. You get 4 watercolor tutorials for painting the gift tags. So you get to paint this gift tag here, the little windmill gift tag, the festive lamp, and the little watering can. So those 4 paintings there, you get those 4 pictures. You get a pack of 10 of the 100% cotton gift tags. You get 2 watercolor brushes and a USB that contains over 2 hours of tuition. These are brand new. We've got a very limited amount of these on Watercolor TV. So I'll show you how to pick those up. They are $17.99. We recently had them on Creating and Crafting and they were 30 quid on there. So these are brand spanking new and we've got them in at $17.99. So do take advantage. I've popped a link in the description, but for those people that are interested in getting one, I've only got about a dozen in stock, but if you want to get hold of one, you can do. You go to the art shop, so you click on art shop, which is right there. It's a new product that we've launched today, and you come down to watercolor kits. See the watercolor kits? Click on watercolor kits. Again, there's links in the description, so you can do it that way. But click on that, and it's the first item. There you go, so you can jump on that. They're really good value because you get the 4 paintings in the form of video that you can watch on your TV, your laptops, your iPads. You can pop it in your smart tellies. You get a pack of 10 prestige watercolor greetings cards, and you get the USB memory stick with those on, plus you get the 2 brushes. Normal Cotter says, is the way to see what workshops are from the old website? No, because it was just an old system. It was an old system. You would have got an email for each one you purchased. So it's a case of searching through those, unfortunately. Since the workshops went live on the new website in 2022, the spring of 22, when you buy them, they appear under purchased. There was no way to go back and bring that into the new website. It was just completely wasn't possible. But for the first 2 years of doing the workshops, Norma, that was what we did. We sent you a link every Sunday morning saying, please save this email. In fact, we sent you 2 emails actually, one before, one after. That was, so if you search your emails, you find them. You can always get in touch and say, Matthew, these are the workshops that are purchased on the old website. Can you resend them? And Jen, who runs the office, will do that for you. Not a problem. But certainly any you buy from now, going right back to number 1, will be under the purchase workshop menu. And any that are purchased on the new system, which we started at the 1st of September. For the past 4 weeks, we've been using the new system. There will be an option for download at some point. Not just yet. It's not happening yet because it's an additional charge from me to set this up. But I want to gauge whether people want this as an option. If no one's going to download them, there's no point doing it because you just watch them streaming. You can't download from Disney Plus, can you? You know, it's the same as that basically. But anyway. So anyway, this is a gorgeous little gift, and you get the video lessons, beautiful, and the memory stick and a couple of brushes, all for $17.99. A great way to get into painting. It's an introductory price. There were 30 quid's worth of value. Something else that I want to mention, which is really good as well, is we've just took stock of the brand new watercolor greetings card kits. Now these are of another level. We've had these made especially for us. Now these are only available through Watercolor TV, and these are super rigid. The old ones we used to sell were good, but they used to flop over. You know, on that dear. These are brill. These are a pack of 5, and these have got cotton paper with a bevel mount. Let's take a look on this camera. So what you get with these is you get a bevel mount. It's the C5 size, but the whole card is put together in a kit. It's brilliant. So the actual card itself is made from super thick mount board, super thick mount board. This thing is solid, and it comes with 5 pre-assembled. Let me come back with the camera. So pre-assembled like this. All you do is remove the tape at the back, stick your finished painting in, close it up, and it all sticks together, and you've got yourself a wonderful watercolor greetings card that you can send to your friends and relatives. It comes with instructions, it comes in a plastic bag, it comes with envelopes. These are available in limited amount on the website, brand new today. So if you do want to get hold of those, these are another level in quality. Again, on the website, we've got small amounts of these. There's quite a lot of watercolor tutorials on watercolor TV and on the YouTube channel for greetings cards. But if you go on the art shop and come down to watercolor paper, click on watercolor paper, you'll find them. I'll pop links in the description for them, but if you just jump down to that, and they're just at the bottom there. So these are back in stock. These have been made for us locally, been made for us locally for watercolor TV. So not only are you supporting me, you're supporting local businesses here as well. These are beautiful. These are really nice quality. Way better than the old ones that we used to have. So you should jump on this and you should pick these up. These are beautiful things, okay? So there you go. It's all kicking off. Now, I did yesterday pop a little free watercolor tutorial on the YouTube channel. There's a link for it. It's a very simple little watercolor greetings card demo. It's just a simple little, it's literally, it's a 7-minute painting. But if you've got YouTube and you're on my YouTube channel, have a look at this. I've popped links in the description. It's a little Christmas card kind of thing, and it's a lovely little thing to jump on. So if you want to have a look at that. I also did this watercolor demo last week as well, which was the brush show, and it's not brush show, it's crystalline. This was crystalline, the autumnal crystalline kits, and this was lovely as well. So again, take a look at this here and you can see what it was. It was a lovely autumnal wood, but look at these beautiful colors in there. Look at the reds, look at the texture, the gorgeous texture. Now this was a free video that I did live on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Again, I've popped links in the description for all of this. It's a free little wintry / autumnal wood using crystalline, which is absolutely gorgeous stuff to use. It's watercolor, but it works a little bit like brush, but it's pigment based, not dye based, so you can use it literally like watercolor, whereas brush you can't. This is gorgeous. I love the texture of it. So have a look at that video. It's free. It's like a 20-minute video. Have a look at this one. It's free because that's a 10-minute video. Links are in the description. Get yourself onto this. Pick up some of the watercolor greetings cards. Very limited stock. We've got about 25 sets of these in stock as a rough guess. Also jump on and have a look at the watercolor gift tag sets, which are available. These are beautiful things because remember, with this you get the whole thing. You get, not only do you get the 4 painting tutorials on a little USB stick, there's over 2 hours on there, you also get 2 brushes, which is enough to do the job with, and you get a pack of 10 of the 100% cotton cards. That's a lovely little thing to do. Again, well done for this, for doing this last weekend on the work. It was beautiful. Really enjoyed seeing your paintings. And this is my latest painting that I've just recently done. This little harvest mouse sat, well, not sat, crawling up a dandelion, which sounds interesting. And that's my latest picture that I've done and enjoyed painting over the past couple of days. There's not a video of that. I did it for a bit of escapism myself, which is, you know, something I like to do from time to time. But a big thank you for everybody that's been watching and supporting me over the past few months. Lots of chaos going off behind the scenes, lots of things happening behind the scenes, lots of exciting stuff coming up in 2025. Remember, the calendars will be available for public order possibly next week, depending if there's any stock left. But if you're taking part in this Sunday's workshop, which I hope you are, let me know in the comments if you're taking part. You'll get the chance to pre-order yours at that ridiculous price of $14.99. June says, my first painting ever will be the toadstools. I've been buying equipment this year and now feeling brave enough to give it a try. Well, June, we look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Remember, if you can't make it live, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's yours to keep forever. So it's just a case of, you know, just kind of, you can just watch, you can paint along live, you can rewind, you can pause it, you can watch it back later. Yours to keep forever. And painting those red toadstools, I mean, just take a look at that lovely photograph top left. Ain't that nice? That's going to be belted. And then if you come across here, there's one there with the autumnal vibes as well. So it's going to be lovely, folks. So do please book into that. Again, on the website, right at the top of the screen, you've got the big button that says, not that, big button there. Hang on, let me get the right page on. There we go. There's a big button that says live workshop, 6th of October. Click on that and that takes you to the booking page for it, and it'll go straight to the page where you can jump on and you can read up all the information in there. And how it works is it's very much like one-on-one tuition. We've still got about 14 spaces left. I can see that on the admin page. So now's the time to book in for that one. If you've on the fence, what a great way to start painting. It is for beginners. It's for people that want to learn and improve. Remember, all you need is what you see there. Literally, that's all you need. You want your 3 primary colours, red, yellow and blue. So I've got natural blue. You could have ultramarine, cobalt blue, natural red or crimson, or even cadmium red, natural yellow light or some kind of bright yellow, and 3 brushes, large, medium and small brushes, and that's it. We're going to use a couple of leaves out of the garden to get some texture, and we're also going to use a bit of cling film to get a background effect as well. So do get that if you've not had a chance to do that as well. Get yourself geared up. But what happens with those workshops, in case anyone's new to them, so later today you'll get an email saying thanks for your booking, here's the information, and that'll give you a little bit of information. Then on Sunday morning UK time, around 8 o'clock, sometimes a bit after 8 o'clock, between 8 and 8:15 on a Sunday morning, you get an email that says here's the links to view, and you get 3 links. One is to view it on Watercolour TV under purchase workshops. You've got to be logged in for that. The other one is the link that doesn't need any login. You just view it, you just click it and it's there. And then there's a third link, which is the way that you can watch it on your telly. So if you use the YouTube app on your telly, you can watch it on that, because there's a handful of people do that, so I'll try to cater for that. And then there's a 4th link that says you can click here to look at the chat on a separate device. So a great way to do this is to have your laptop or your iPad showing the video, and then have your phone with the chat on so you can chat to people. It's not physical chat, it's text chat, but it's a good way to get involved. Anne says, can the USBs play on TVs? Yeah, so they are geared up for modern TVs. It's got to be a TV that's a smart TV that's got USB plugs in the side. If you try and stick it in the old TVs, it won't work. But yes, the USB sticks that come in these kits will work on modern TVs. They're formatted to work on modern TVs. There's 1,001 different TVs out there, so I can't physically make this work on every single one. But if it's a popular brand, Sony, LG, Hisense, I don't know, Panasonic, whatever, yes, pretty much it'll work absolutely fine. Anywhere where you can stick a USB slot and it's got a screen, it should work. They are designed to work on modern TVs, yes. We've only got a handful of those. We've not got all that many of them in stock. So we will be doing a workshop as well of some gift tags and Christmas cards in the next month or so. Do get yourself some of these, because these are lovely, these packs of 5 greetings cards. It's another level in quality, the strength and the robust nature of what you've got here. I mean, these would survive a nuclear bomb, I'm sure of it. I'm sure they would. Sure they would. Quality is what we're giving here on Watercolour TV. Hello to Elaine, you've just joined us live. What else have we got to talk about? You know what, I think that's just about it, to be honest. Oh, let's talk about scarecrows. Yes, let's talk scarecrows. Let's talk happy scarecrows. Quite a lot of people have sent me messages on Facebook and emails to say, Matthew, would you like to paint on one of your virtual workshops a scarecrow in a corn or a maize field? And you know what, I would actually. So I popped a little photograph, a stock photograph that I've got of they will fit in a computer hard drive tower. Yes, absolutely, 100%. We have, that's replying to Sylvia Jones's question. That's not talking about scarecrows. Matthew Palmer's Watercolour Group. Now, search Facebook, Matthew Palmer's Watercolour Group. There's a link in the description below. Have a quick search, you'll see that. And that's a great place to have a look, because I'm asking questions all the time. I put a photograph of a scarecrow, a happy scarecrow. We're not talking a horror scarecrow. We're not talking Halloween necessarily, but it's got that lovely kind of happy, smiley scarecrow in a field with beautiful landscape. I said, would you like to do a painting of a scarecrow? And a lot of you said yes. Now, do let me know in the comments, while we're still live for a couple of minutes, would you like to paint a happy scarecrow in an autumnal setting of a field with, you know, maize, corn, that kind of thing, on one of these workshops? Rosemary says yes. I say yes. I think it'd be a lovely one to do, don't you? Something we've not done before as well. It's kind of in keeping with the Halloween season, but without going down the scary route. It's going to be a happy, happy pumpkin. Scarecrows, yes. Clowns, no. No. We're not going to paint a clown, don't worry. Definitely not. Patricia says, has the competition been done yet? Do you know, there's nearly 400 paintings in the summer painting competition on Facebook. Again, Matthew Palmer's Watercolour Group. I've got to pick a winner. I'm struggling. It's hard. It'll be picked. The winner will be picked next week, mainly because I want to invest some time in looking at all 400 pictures. I've been so busy this week working on books and setting up workshops and doing this and doing that. I've not had a huge amount of chance to actually do much in the way of the competition. So it's still running for the next couple of days. So over the weekend is your last chance to enter that competition. Matthew Palmer's Watercolour Group. Have a look through. You'll find the watercolour summer competition. You can add a painting of a summer watercolour that you've done. Stick it in there. Joyce has just booked for Sunday. Thank you. Yeah, well, we're down to about 14 or 15 spots now. So thank you. So get yourself booked in if you've not had a chance to. Would also like to do a scary Halloween one, says Angela. I normally do something Halloweeny on Watercolour TV. There's quite a few. If you go back on Watercolour TV, there's quite a few Halloween projects on there. I normally do something free on YouTube. Last year I did a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern with the face and everything. So absolutely. So do have a look. Sonia says, a happy scarecrow is a rough clown. Sorry, I'm apt to miss that one. How you say, it's not for everybody. I put the question out. I'm just looking now. I put the question out, and there's been 44 people comment, and there's been actually 3 people, like Sonia said no. So there's been 4 people said no, 3 or 4 said no to it. So, well, that was the same for the toadstools. I put the question out there, would you like to paint toadstools in a wood? And out of the 50, 60 people that said yes, there was, 3 or 4 said no. So, but it's something different to try. It's going to have the pumpkin head. It's going to have a pumpkin head, but it's not going to be evil. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be that sort of, it's not going to be a clown's face by any means. Renee says you can make a scarecrow cute, you can't make a clown cute. Well, that's true. Clowns are evil. Yeah, you're thinking of Pennywise, aren't you? Pennywise the clown, you are. But anyway, that will possibly be next weekend's workshop. We'll see how I will gauge the room, if you know what I mean. I'll gauge the room and say, I'm trying to give you new content all the time. I could quite happily paint an autumnal woodland every week and it'd be a bit boring, right? So we need to come up with new ideas, and that's what we're doing here. So it, says Renee Bryson, yes, Pennywise, it's the clown. It's not going to be it, and we're not going to paint a clown. But yes, Watercolour TV membership, to drift back off subject, if we go on to this, have a look under the membership tab, because it's a great little community, is Watercolour TV. Membership to Watercolour TV, it's a 15-year history of projects on there. Monthly membership for a tenner, that's about $12. Annual for £50. Lifetime is $3.99. Big shout out to lifetime members. Also big shout out to YouTube channel members as well. Thank you for being a channel member. And a gift membership is also available. Have a look under lessons, latest lessons, and you can see what's on there. There is literally thousands of videos on there that are included as a Watercolour TV member. If we go back on Watercolour TV lessons, you'll see a Halloween one. Let me try and find you a Halloween one that we did. This is as part of your membership, basically. So as a Watercolour TV member, there's honestly, there's nearly 2,000 hours worth of content on it. It's just absolutely packed. You can go right back 15 years ago, should you wish. But there's new stuff pretty much every week. There's around 50 new projects a year on Watercolour TV. I'm trying to find the Halloween one from last year that I did. Let me see if I can find it for you. You get a chance to browse the gallery at this point. We're getting there. We've got to be getting there, surely, aren't we? Next page. There you go. So it was this one. So this was what we did on watercolor TV for Halloween last year or the year before, maybe. Can't remember now. But if you have a little look at this preview, it'll show you what we're talking about. So this is included. Not everyone likes Halloween. I've got to say that. It's a very much a specialist thing. That creepy little haunted house on the hill was what we did. Paint a Halloween scene in watercolors, which I really enjoyed doing. It was a great one to do. And that's part of your watercolor TV membership, okay? We even decorated up the studio with Hagatha the Witch. There you go. But went to town. Why not? You know, bugger the expense. It's Halloween. Let's enjoy it. Have tried 3 or 4 times to enter the painting members gallery, but never appeared. What am I doing wrong? Well, nothing. I mean, everything should appear on there. If you submit a painting to the members gallery, it can take a week or so to put them on there because we have a backlog. But yeah, I'll mention your name, man, and make sure that they've gone on. If you did it recently in the past week or so, they wouldn't have gone on yet. It's not instant. It takes we have to manually put them on, basically. So as part of a membership, you get that members gallery. But anyway, how many people are taking part on Sunday's workshop? Toadstools, autumnal mixed media vibe. It's watercolor, but it's got a mixed media vibe to it. How many people are actually taking part in that workshop? Do let me know if you are. It's going to be a lovely one. I can't wait to do it on Sunday with you. 10 a.m. UK time. Watch live anytime. Yours to keep, and stick around afterwards should you decide to join in the critique session, which is totally up to you. You don't have to. You can just switch off at that point. Angela's doing it, aren't you? Angela's going to take part in it. And Miha's doing it too, which is great. I'm doing it. And I know June is, so I hope you are. Thanks for watching, folks. Do enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And I look forward to catching up with you on Sunday the 6th. Remember, you can go back and look back at all the previous ones. And remember, Sunday's special because you're going to get a chance to order. You're going to get a chance to order the 2025 watercolor calendar, which is very limited edition, signed and numbered. Yeah, I'll see you soon.